Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyinye, and if today is the first day you are seeing me, you are highly welcome. Okay, today is an important video. I'm doing it by this time so that everybody is home, settled, to listen, to ask questions. After this video, if you're coming to ask me anything about NHS application, you are paying 50,000 naira for consultation. So this is a chance for you to stay till the end because getting a job in NHS require you 5 steps, and there are 5 things that you must know and do before you can be ready for job in NHS. So it's not a rocket science, it's something that everybody should know that really wants to work in NHS. You must know this. If you don't know it, then there might not be job for you. So you're gonna stay with me till the end. First of all, just give me a second to make announcements in the group so that they will come. Guys, I'm coming. I'm coming, guys. I'm just announcing it in the group because I will not be asked questions as if you are paying me to make video. I will not be asked for any help in application. This is the time for you to ask all the questions that you need. If you cannot ask the question here, I cannot help you, unfortunately. So I really need to announce it for the third time because I know the people I'm dealing with, they don't read or they don't listen to anything till they have problem. That's when they want to listen. So, okay. So, okay. I have messaged them. So the 5 things that you need to know about NHS job is the main duties of that job title. First of all, you know the title of the job you are applying. Pharmacy, medical tech assistant, medical doctors, physiotherapy, social worker, technician, dentist, hygienist, and everything related to dentist. Okay, I'll be dealing lab technology as well. I'll be dealing with all of them. So the 5 things that you need to know is that you need to know the main duties of the title of the job you are applying. For instance, as a care worker, you must know what a care worker need to be doing on daily basis in or his in her or his role. Okay, if you are a care worker standing like this, you need to know what you need to do in every situation. Okay, you need that's main duties. You need because if you do if you okay, most of you are complaining on my this thing that you paid 500,000, some paid 250, some say they pay 150,000, some pay they pay 70 to do healthcare assistants or caregivers training in Nigeria, and they have not even seen hoist before. It's appalling. I don't know how to help you because I don't know how to start because you need to go to YouTube, sit down for 4 hours, watch all the videos and different segments of manual and handling because that forms the basis of your main duty. Any mistake, you might land yourself in jail. If you're hoisting somebody and the person slip on the hoist and fall down, you are going to jail. So if they didn't use the hoist to teach you, you don't know how to operate it, better sit down and learn before you go and use somebody, mother or father, to do practical. Because if you did the training right, they will use you guys on the training to do the practical. But now you're going into the job to do the practical with your service users and all that. You will get yourself in jail Any mistake, and you lift somebody up, and the person fall. There's no ignorance in this abroad. You can't just go to court and tell them, hey, they not teach you. But you did the interview and they told you whether you know this and that. You said yes. They will give you contract to sign. That contract, there's a segment that will say that having gone through all the required, that required is where the law hook you. Having gone through all the required, you certify yourself as a caregiver, and you land yourself in a job. And you don't know how to use hoist. You put somebody's mother in a hoist, and the person fall, as you're maneuvering the person to lift the person up and keep the person in the, I think, wheelchair or commode, and the person fall from there and die. Some even land with their head and die. And if you land like that, and these are frail people, so there's a potential that they will never make it if they fall from that height. Okay? If you kill anybody, that's your cup of tea. That's not what I'm teaching you. What I'm teaching you here today is that you must know the main duty of the title of the job you are applying. Then the second one is requirements. If you're a medical doctor, it will be required that you have NMC, National Medical Council PIN number. If you're a nurse, it's required that you have your PIN number. If you are maybe physiotherapy, pharmacy, if you're pharmacy, there's a national exam that you need to have the number. So all these medical work or medical work titles, they come with their own registrations. Okay? Now, in care work, it's required that you must do an practicalized manual handling before you get in. There's not any PIN number as for a nurse, but it is required that you must know what you're doing. Like I explained, many Nigerians that came here are serving jail term. Okay? They are serving jail term because they might have done something and somebody died in their hands. They will go to jail for that. And after jail is Nigeria direct from the prison to Nigeria. Okay? So you need to be, when you are seeking for this job, you need to know something that can get you to jail. You need, even pharmacy, there are things that can get you to jail. If you miss drug anyhow, and somebody take it and die, they must find you. This is not a place that they say there's no anything to do pathology. They must scan a dead person to know waiting by the person or waiting not by the person. This year they have all the technology to do that. So they must know. Okay? So any job here, or you are a dentist, you know, ask person whether they are pregnant or not pregnant, you begin drain their teeth. Anything happen, there must be a jail term assigned to you. So healthcare work is delicate. So that's why I brought out this time to use this time and tell you from A to Z. It's not the kind of video we just do the video and give you a link, you go and apply. I wanted to put this thing on only only membership. I said, okay, that questions have not even opened. They link to NHS. So let me kukuma do the whole video once. Anybody coming with question, you need to pay for the answer. Okay, now I have told you all this kind of job that you might be qualified to apply, especially even if you didn't study anything related to health. Most of you can do lab technician, hygienist is just 3 months course or thereabout, physiotherapist assistants, radiography assistants, pharmacy assistants, medical tech assistants. All this kind of role, you can do that without having any medical degree. But it's required, it has its own training and regulations and does and don'ts. Okay, let's keep it there. The second thing is requirements. I have said it for the nurses, you need your PIN number, blah, blah, blah. For the lab technician, there are some compulsory training that you must undergo before you come in a lab to say that you are a lab technician or lab assistant or medical lab assistant. Okay, so let's get on with it. Then number 3, about the trust. Let me give you what we call trust and why they are different. Let me use Nigeria as an example. Ghana people, I don't know. I don't really, it's only once I went to Ghana, so I don't really know Ghana too well. Cameroon and all that. But I will just use an example with Nigeria. Please, just forgive me. Kano State might have their own national trust. Lagos will have their own national trust. Enugu National Trust. Anambra National Trust. Port Harcourt National Trust. So that's why it's different. Many counties, they have their own trust. For instance, Lancashire or Lancashire, I don't know how to pronounce that, I've got problem with L and L as an Anambra woman, okay? So that's trust where it is. They have updated their own website. They are not only hiding it under the job. They created a segment to recruit international overseas. We are going there now. So we're going to download a job and we take all these points one after the other. So you see what you need, how you need to apply, how you need to build your CV. You're not only building CV. I think in NHS, they will give you the form. But that form, the questions will still come around the main responsibility, the requirement, the interview. They will ask you about the trust value. So trusts are different, just like Kano State is different in their health distance. Enugu will be different, Lagos will be different, Benue, Katsina, Adamawa, Jos, Abuja, all these things, there will be different trusts. Like you will have SS Trust, you will have Lancashire Trust, you will have London Trust, you will have Borough of this Trust, you will have Liverpool Trust, NHS Trust, you will have Aberdeen, NHS Trust. So that's the way it is. But now, if you focus on getting a job under UK at the moment, the country that is giving the visa sponsorship, still giving the visa sponsorship for caregivers, for everything, is Scotland. Okay? So they are exempted because they're pumping money to get people like you to come and work for them. First of all, their values is what you need to study. If you apply for one job, maybe in that Lancashire NHS Trust, you must go and read and cram their God and cram their values, because it might come in numbers or there's a way it comes. You must know it. This one, even if you don't go and memorize it like your national anthem, you must know it before the interview. And the interview, they must ask you that question, because the trust that you are applying into, they have values. They might be taking care of people that are transgender, and they will ask you, look at what are they, how are you going to make sure that you uphold their destiny, most of you bako in the head. Your Bible said, your Bible, just leave your Bible and your Quran under your bed, begin go that interview. Tell them that you will take care of anybody professionally and make sure that they are not in a harm way. Like you will say that you will prioritize their care. Blah, 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 blah. Here is not where you will say your Bible said, your Quran said, all those things are tissue paper before them. Okay? Then, number 5, questions around your job. They might create a scenario and ask you, what will you do? Let me give you an example with caregivers. They might say you are hoisting somebody and the person slipped and fall down. What is the first thing that you will do? Most of you will say, oh, I will quickly carry the person. I will quickly do this. I will quickly do this. No. If anybody fall from that kind of place, all you need to do, if you can, you put your hands, because if they are landing with their head, so that there will be lesser this thing, but it is advisable to stay clear. And first of all, call an ambulance. This one is not the one I was explaining that I did with my grandma and my auntie. We are carrying my grandma. If you see that thing that we did here, it might get us into not only sacking, you must surely be sacked. Okay, this is our own Nigeria pattern because we are really not there in terms of healthcare. There's no equipment. There's nothing. So we just barely do things with our bare hands. Our bare hands are our strong tool that we use to do everything in Nigeria. Okay. So now we will get into Lancashire and the segment that I have created for overseas workers trying to come into their trust to work. And we will take the main duties requirements about the trust, values, and key questions or scenarios that you might see in their question. Now, if they ask you to attach CV before you create that your CV, you'll be creating that your CV and be looking at the main duties. You'll be creating that your CV and be looking at the requirements because you have to transfer main duties and requirements into your CV. Make sure your CV is carrying those things that they wrote. You just shorten the word, but make the same, let it have the same meaning with their main duties. That is what will give them impression that you have experience. Yes, because you're coming from overseas. They will make sure that they get the best of the best. Okay, let us move on. Let us now go to the page of the trust that are currently recruiting. If you have any question as I'm talking, just be writing it down. After this video, it will be 50,000 naira to speak to me on anything about NHS. Yes, 1 hour consultation because I cannot sit here, create time. I've not eaten. I'm so hungry and shaky here, but I'm creating this video because many people are telling me I'm the one holding them to make application. I have messaged all of them, shared it in the group, shared it in the membership group, that I'm here live. Nobody is here at the moment. So by the time you see this, you have a question, you're paying for the answer or you get it elsewhere. I don't really care. Okay, so now let us go to the Lancashire and use one job from there, and you will see the segment that they have created for overseas people like you. We'll go through, scan through that segment and see how it is, and what we can. Okay. Before anybody will tell you that UK is no longer recruiting, Scotland is recruiting, and they are even building a segment under their NHS website to give you more information as an overseas. This is overseas recruitment. Not be me, they own this thing, because most of you can't read. You don't even, most of you don't even have that kind of brain to sit down and read information. It's yes, say you applied and they tell you this, and most of you will apply the right nonsense, and when they bombard you, you will come and be waiting for me, and I'm here now and you're not here. Okay, so this is overseas recruitment. It's not me that wrote this, so it's not my page. So you are seeing it under NHS Lanarkshire, I don't know how to pronounce that, careers. Okay, overseas recruitment, professional and linguistic assessment board plats. These are for medics, nursing and midwifery council, NMC, health and care professional. This is where we need to go to, because caregivers has their own body, okay, protecting them and making their work easy. Visas and immigration application process. Okay, you are seeing it with your hand. It's not me. They wrote it here. Visas and immigration. First of all, before you apply, you go and read this, because this is the first thing that you need to get your leg into even the interview. You need to understand what they said about visas, what they said about immigration, the threshold, the salary band that will enable you to bring your husband or your wife or your children with the job. All these things you need to know it here. Then the application process. Okay, let us take it one after the other. Okay, thank you. Okay, now whether this one is showing here because okay, it's showing. Okay, now please blah, 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 United Kingdom from the European Union for the most up to date changes. You go here and read it. Buy data instead of you buying useless Christmas thing. Buy data, read information about a country that you're trying to come. Sometimes that is why you are scammed. You are always scammed. Everything I was saying here today, I'm so angry, but I'm just trying to control myself. Able to go and give somebody 4.2 million to process useless visa to Kuwait. Kuwait of all places. How many times have I said no? Don't even go to Dubai. If they dash you, don't go. And somebody paid 3.2 million to go to Kuwait. My God. Now, most of you, let me not just digress because I'm very angry. NHS Lancashire workforce diverse and multicultural, just like I'm not really seeing this. I need to do something, guys. I'm not really seeing that. I need to increase it. Uh, uh, my God. I'm doing it, it's reducing. Okay. I think it's better now. If you have been offered a post within NHS Lancashire, you will be issued a certificate of sponsorship. It's not me that is saying it all. You can see it here. To allow you to apply for a health and care worker visa. It's not me that said it. You are reading it here. The visa will grant you entry to the UK and allow you to work within the role. Within the role. Not be when you come here, you go begin drive over. And within our NHS, okay? In addition to the certificate of sponsorship, you must be able to meet the other eligibility. The other eligibility is this. Okay, let us read it. To qualify for the new health and care worker visa, you must meet the criteria below. Be qualified doctor, nurse, healthcare professional, or adult social care professional. Work in an eligible health and social care job. Work for a UK employer that has been approved by the Home Office. NHS is the government that owns NHS. NHS own the government by themselves. So, na pare patrol. So, with NHS job, you don't need to say you want to check the job. NHS is the government. The government is NHS. Okay. Then have a certificate sponsorship from your employer with information about the role you've been offered. Be paid a minimum salary. You get it. Somebody came to consultation. I have read this thing and I have seen it just this evening. The first consultation I did with someone before I came here. This girl, I told her that you need to, the UK is still giving visa sponsorship, but there are thresholds you need to meet. Okay. What do you have? Let me see your CV. Since you said you like UK, but there's no job in England, Wales, but Scotland, their own governments are funding it. Okay. I said, even me that is applying for school for people that's supposed to come January, I have dissolved it because England and Wales, we don't know what they are on about because our politics at the moment is shaky. So instead of me to apply for that kind of job, and these people will come here and get into the 15 years before the indefinite leave, there's no point, or even 20 years, 20 years as a student. So if the person is coming at 40, the person will be 60 years before the person is entitled to leave to remain card or something like that. Okay? So that's no point. Let us look for other European countries that stay under European Union. This guy get bugs? No, it's only scammers that are in NHS that are using NHS this thing. You guys are seeing it because you don't read. Okay? Source gov.uk. All this website, I have shared it in the group, is pinned in the group. All the these things here, I have shared it, but you don't read. Okay, the eligibility, all this, how long can you stay, how to apply, all these things, time scale and cost. I know that you are seeing me. Okay, so all these things are here. I said, if anybody is telling you something about UK, understand it, and the person is confusing you, go to gov.uk by yourself. All these links are pinned. I pinned them. I pinned about 11 websites in the group like 3 months ago. It's still there. I even saw it this morning when I was looking for something. It's still there. But Nigerians, they don't want to read it. They just want somebody that will carry them from their mother's kitchen to UK. That is when you know what you're doing. But I'm not going to do it because this is the way you will come here. You put people in trouble. And they ask you, do you know anybody or have anybody? You will begin mention my name. That's why my hand is not there. Okay, this is all the things that you know, all these links here. There are about 11 links linked to health care visa sponsorship from the UK website. All you need to know, take the first link, read everything about it, go to the second, read everything. And when somebody is talking, you will be talking in the same level of exposure or knowledge. Not your brain will be blocked. You pay me 50,000 to come and sit down and take 10 hours to go and be telling you one line after one line. I'm not going. You people are adult. That's why when you start, I ask you how old are you? You are. If you are above 19, you got nothing on me. Because as an orphan, I was in that age. I got myself through around things. So most of you are now 30, 40, even have mother and father. You don't know, you can't sit down and read things. You're looking for somebody that you will pack all your humiliation, frustration on because you paid that person 50,000. It doesn't work again with me. What works now is for me to tell you the truth and leave you to make your decisions. Okay, guys, now let us go to something that is important because there are many things that are important that you need to know in job about NHS. So if you okay, if you take some examples of let me say you are a lab technician because I'm getting those people now. Many of them are coming now for consultation. Let me say you are a medical lab technician and you are looking for a job in NHS. The first of all is to find out what role do you play for NHS. It might not be the same thing from the country you are coming out from, because I don't understand our healthcare system as I'm sitting here. I'm a Nigerian, but I don't understand the way it operates, whether they have standard way of doing things, because most of them own private hospital and is run as a business. So there's nothing like this kind of NHS that is national trust, the only hospital that are in UK, okay, for ordinary common, for common man or ordinary man. Okay, so that is why I said, if you don't understand or you have gone for that caregivers training, or any training like that, and they didn't use equipment that you will use here to teach you, it's better you go and buy that and sit in YouTube and watch the videos from A to Z so that you understand the equipments and their names and what they are used for. Okay? And how it can be operated, to be, functional. But I think that thing is not, most of you're not interested. You are interested in somebody, taking you from your mother's kitchen to Europe. Okay. Another thing is that let's get a job, and we have to now look at all those things that we explained. Let's now go and get a job, because a job will solve it. Okay. Let's get a job and use a job to explain it. Dental therapists. Okay, I'm getting many dental therapists, medical lab, physiotherapy, and radiographers. So let us get into it now. Let's go for a dental therapist or dental technician, whichever title that you call it. But when you read the job summary, it will give you an idea of the equivalent of the role in your own country. Another thing is that these people, they can use ATP or ATS or something recruitment firms use, standard AST or SAT. I've forgotten the name. When it comes to my brain, I will tell you. Because there's a standard format. Most recruitment, big, because NHS will have a robust recruitment section. Yes, up to date, because this government standard health care organization. Okay. So now this is dental therapist. In some country, it might be called dental technician. I don't know what it is called in Nigeria. It might be called dental caregiver. I have seen it could be called, I think it was in Australia Post one time I saw it being called dental care assistant. Okay, dental, not really dentist. These people are not doctors. These people, nurse. You have nurse, you have caregiver. That's the way it is. Okay. Now, come and join our amazing team in our state-of-the-art dental facility and truly make a difference to the local people in Suffolk and Northeast Essex. Okay, this is the accounting. The University of Suffolk Dental CIC represents a step change in dental care in Suffolk and Northeast Essex, and we are seeking a dedicated and skilled dental therapist to join our team. The successful candidate will provide comprehensive dental therapy care, ensuring the highest standards of clinical excellence and patient satisfaction or satisfaction. Satisfaction. Don't mind me. I'm just being funny. The successful candidates will need to support student placements and have the ability to work in an environment where students are present. Now, they have described the job summary, what they stand for. Here you are working like students. You should not be afraid to work, where students are present, like, medical students, because it's a university teaching hospital. You saw it. What do they call it? University of Suffolk. Okay, it's a university trust. So I think the university, that's their teaching. The way we say in Nigeria, teaching hospital. This is the way they say their own. Okay. Now go and check main duties. This is where your CV, if you are planning to write CV, this is it. Okay. This is where you need to, you see main duty, you need to carry all these things there and put in your CV in a different way. For instance, I will give you an example. to provide a wide range of dental treatment appropriate to a registered dental therapist and hygienist at the request of dentists. Okay, now, if they ask you, like your last role, maybe let me say University Teaching Hospital Ibadan, and you were a dental therapist there, or you maybe you work in a private dental clinic or something like that. But let me say, then your number one, your number one made duty there, you will change this thing in a way that it will mean the same thing. Don't copy and paste. Most of you, don't copy and paste. This is not a place where there's no software to check you out. Don't ever copy and paste. Now you will come here, you will say that you provide a range of dental and dental treatments that are appropriate to a registered dental therapist and hygienist at the request of the dentist. This thing here must feature in a different way in your CV. Where you are describing job description in your CV. All these things here, you must go and change it and put it. It must reflect, match this. That's why when they reply you, they said that your CV didn't match because these things are not there. This is it. These things are not there. The requirements, GDC registration, I don't know the meaning of that one, my dear. Exemption, training and direct access, proven clinical experience in general dentistry. All these things here, you tell them that you have it. That's the way it is. You will tell them that you have it. I don't care whether you have it or not. Okay? Because I don't even know what is GDC. Okay. That is it. The crucial important thing in this job application, to know who is in charge of the job. Because each job in NHS, there's a specific point of contact person. Be it cleaning. You see, cleaning, yes. Even if it is cleaning, so you don't have any excuse. I will show you now. First of all, job description and all that. Okay. Employer details. Okay. Where is it? Where am I? I don't know where am I. Okay. Now, this job, employer name, this job has someone that is employing you, University of Suffolk. All the address are here. All the address are here. So even their phone number, you can click here. It take you to the employer's website, which we are going to do now to find the contact person. Okay. If this thing gets dark, I'm still here. I'm just switching this thing. So first of all, you see this thing that we clicked here. I clicked here. I'm going to take you to the page it took me to. That is where you get the contact of the office in charge of this job. And they must have all their details, email, phone number, and their address. If you see anybody that is applying in UK job that said that he or she was scammed, the person was scammed because the person is empty. There's nothing in their brain. I'm telling you, and I'm not gonna even coat it with sugar and honey. That's why I don't read those scam detailed, because the things online, how do you miss it? Okay? How do you miss it? UK is not a country that the postcode cannot even. You just have to put this thing on Google. Google will show you where it is and the phone number that is linked to this. But Nigerians, if you see this one I'm teaching here, you people will see in the group, somebody will come and tell me that he doesn't know where to get the contact person. Just watch it. This is the way I know that I don't really care about how you're going or whether, in fact, it's better you stay in Nigeria because you are empty. That's the way I know. And when you are dealing with me, I have already made my own assumptions. The link will be there. I don't know why Nigerians, you will have time to open gossip blogs and you will read those things from A to Z. But when it gets to something so crucial about job, you don't want to pay. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to do shabam. You just want to come and say, Auntie, you come and tell me your life history. If I tell you my own life history as I'm sitting here, do you think most of you, in fact, most of you cannot even go through what I went through in last from 2023 to now and survive? Most of you would have drank sniper and die. But we as an orphan, if you are orphan before you even turn 20, you understand that nobody got your back. You are here only by yourself. So you don't do things and be waiting for somebody because your parents are not even there. So you started doing things on your own. So that when I see you, I ask, do you have a mother and father? I know where that is coming because there's always somebody that is there for you. You go and hug the person. We at the age of 15, my mother has been seriously sick when I was in secondary school. So I don't really have that kind of, the things most of you have now. So that's why I don't really, I cannot carry my own problem as an orphan and carry your own. It's not possible. You should be the one carrying my own. So this link here is where employer's website. That's where you need to go and see everything. The people, I'm only after the people so that it will not come here and say somebody scammed you. If you give any Nigerian person money to act as your NHS employer, the person will eat the money. NHS is UK government and you cannot have a direct single dealing with them. Okay? So when you are scammed, I will thank God that the person scammed you because if you can read all the things in the gossip blog in Nigeria, why don't you sit down and read about entire thing, even the link in a job that you are applying for? If you cannot do it, nobody should help you because the time you need something that can help you is the time that you used to go and stay in Instagram looking for celebrity gossip to feed on. You feed it from morning till night. Then when you come here, you want somebody to use their brain and leave what they are doing to come and carry your problem. I am looking for someone to carry my own problem. So if you've never known, just know it now that as I'm sitting here, I'm looking for someone to come and carry my problem. Okay? So you can't be looking for something from somebody that is looking for. So if you're looking for someone to come and carry your problem, just know that I'm the wrong person to look for. I'm looking for someone to carry my own. Except you're paying me, then I can do a good job. I'm good at that. I can give you everything. If you're not paying me, now. Okay, then. So now I have gone to the distance. So let me show you the hospital. I think. My God. Okay. I don't know whether I clicked the right one. Okay, I found it. Okay, now. This is the person in charge of the job that I have just said. Waterfront building. They have their phone number, jobs, at University of Suffolk. It's a university job, university teaching hospital job. This is their email. So anything about that job, anything that you want to find out, anything, the link is normally under the job NHS will give you. The link is normally there. You see, they have phone number. You people will not go and look for these contacts. A Nigerian person that you people have started branding as visa agents. Visa agents will just sit in there because they are scammers. They will sit and get all this number and call them and be dealing with them on your behalf. All you need to do is to give them their CV. They will not take, like the guy that is going to Kuwait, they take 3.2 million from him. They will not take the money and sit in their mansion and be doing this. And when the problem escalates, you will be looking for Odiako. For what? Why are you looking for me? The thing is always online. Any NHS job, even if it's university teaching hospital, they will ask you, if you want to know more about the job, you click this link. Click that link, you will find the person number. If you call this number, let me see whether I can call this number live, because I can call them. It's free call anyway. Let me call them and you will see. I will go direct to the hospital. Okay? This is the way to find it. It's not rocket science. That's why me and my friend were saying that we don't even listen to Nigeria, because that's what you listen to Nigeria that is scammed is just like listening to a baby that is 5 years old.
Thank you for calling the University of Suffolk.
Did you hear it?
Offices are now closed. Our opening hours are Monday to Thursday 8 to 5:15 p.m. and Friday 8:45 to 4:45 p.m. Please leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as we can.
I am sorry, it's a long number. Okay. You see it now. If you just buy card, like 1,000 naira MTN card, you can speak to them directly. It will stop that kind of scam. But you people will say, I know visa agents. Who is visa agent? My crying out loud. Anyone that say they are visa agent is a scam that is looking at you. But you are still not, comprehending what is about to happen to you. Anyone that said that they are visa agents in Nigeria is a scammer. Is a polished branded scammer, waiting to happen. Anything that visa agents can give you about NHS, especially NHS, because that is when COC scammer, they say that they are paying somebody 10,000. Do you know what is 10,000 pounds? 20 million. You pay somebody 10,000. You sold. That's that guy that said that he sold the only house there his father left for him to pay a visa agent. Thank God. For NHS job, visa agent. You can see here, I called this hospital. They told me the time they open and the time they close. Then this is what you need to do. If you call them, you write it, then you will call them. They just said that University of Suffolk Recruitment Department. These are the people your visa agent deals with. Okay? They take your this thing, they get your information, they log in, they fill the application, and you will be calling them and they will tell you anything that you need to find out about NHS job is there. It's on that job. And the phone number, they normally drop their phone number and email. Let me say you don't have money. There's still email here. That's your data that you used to be reading all this gossip blog. Go and design a professional this thing. Go and ask them question here. But you will not do it. You'll be waiting for someone. When you have paid another, I told the guy, no, pay me my own money. My own is 2 million. If you can pay visa agent 3 points, so me, I will now waste my time and be, no, you just paid me 50,000 naira for 1 hour to tell you that you have been scammed. Just get that information. So any further thing that you want me, he now said, please help me. You know that I have been scammed. So I should help you free. that you pay the man. And that man might be in China balling or be in anywhere in Dubai balling. Is me sitting in this my store that will come and do it free. It's 2 million or nothing. Okay. So now you have known now how to search NHS job, how to see the main responsibilities, requirements, and your job title. It might be different. The job titles might be different from, okay, for instance, in England and in fact, in entire United Kingdom, we know caregivers as health care assistants, but America and Australia and even Canada call them caregivers. It's the same job, but it has different. Just like dental therapist is dental technician. Okay, that's what they call it in the net. So you should know your own title and know what it is called over where you are trying to move to. Okay, so the titles can be different by keywords because it's very, 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 very important to get the right keyword. Okay, because the keyword will help you digest and update yourself on the responsibilities, on the requirements, and every other thing that that job has to do with the application process. Okay, now let us move to the values. As you are seeing this trust now, this one they have their own values and it's different from SS, it's different from our own Cambridgeshire, it's different from Newcastle, it's different from Liverpool. So every trust, they have their own values. The day you will get the job, you check the trust values because you must know it. If you fail, you have failed. Okay, so I will show you now how to get the trust values. If you have any question, like I said before, ask me. If you're asking me any question about NHS, my dear, you are paying. Okay, let me just tell you now, you are paying. Thank you. Okay. Now let us go and see. Let me use okay, let me use another trust. So you see what the difference, you see the things I'm saying here. Let me use another trust. So you see that they are the same thing. Okay, this, let me just say London. Let me use London. Let me use London. Okay. Let me use a pharmacy. Let me use the medical, the radiographer assistant because Nkem, if you are watching me, Nkem, I told you you are planning to come as a radiographer assistant. I told you to come here that I will use you as an example. Ikenna, I've used your dental, whatever technician as an example with your radiographer assistant radiographer. My God. Okay. Now, okay, let's look for this job. Okay, you see, I clicked immediately, it came up. Okay, and I put London and maybe to give me some mile, it will add some mileage from the, okay, let us see. In this thing alone, in London alone, they have 869 jobs. I think you're seeing what I'm seeing. Are you not seeing what I'm seeing? Just in London alone, they have 869 jobs. You see, when I tell you people, if you do one application and they said, your there's too much competition and your CV did not make it, and you said, you will come with that one and be telling me, Odiako, eh, they are not recruiting. They wrote me that I didn't meet this thing, and you go and balance when there is, when there are, sorry, when there are 869 jobs. Okay, if I put healthcare assistant is more than okay. Let's see it. If I put healthcare assistant, you will be shocked. Let's see it because radiography is not something that is. Let me put healthcare assistant. You see what will come up. What am I typing? What did I tell you? I told you to double. Didn't I told you to double? So when somebody said, "Oh, I didn't see any job," that's why I ignore all of it, even the people in membership, because I know what I'm seeing. When I come online, I know what I'm seeing. So you cannot just if I put entire United Kingdom, this thing might be like almost 100,000 because this is only in one borough, London only. London only. So if I put so when you make one application and come out and be saying, I didn't see any job, there's no job there. That's why I ignore you because your brain is empty. I know what I see when I come online, and what you are telling me is not matching the like the I have the data and you're telling me a different thing, and you think I'll waste my time to come and be listening to your gibberish. But when you go to all this gossip, you know one thing that I found out. Hey God, Nigerians, there's something that is their priority. If Linda EKG or Insta blog writes like 10 pages of something, of gossip, maybe there's a gossip like that. Do you know an average Nigeria? In fact, 80% of Nigeria will have patience and read that thing from A to Z. But when it comes to job, they just don't want to do it. They will read it from A to Z. Like you'll be asking yourself, what are their priorities? I don't know how must find data to read it. They must anyhow find data, but they will not find data to go and learn their manual and handling. They will find data to read those gossips from A to Z. When it gets to job, hey, they make one application 2 weeks. You add, in fact, even the people that are paying to monthly to be in the Telegram paid group, I will be the one asking them about the job that they have made. The lazy one will just make one and come with the rubbish visa or their. I know that they have filled the rubbish thing, but I'm just waiting for them to come forward and say, "Excuse me, you see me? I had issues now with Facebook. Somebody was logging to my account. I'm not a professional hacker, but I have been asking this question even to my nephew. My nephew that was I just carried as a baby. I was asking him how to do it because this is not my fault. I need to ask questions. Nigerians, if they don't know something, they are arrogant. Even with the question, they are arrogant. I think I even asked this question in the group because I'm looking for a solution to my problem. People have been logging into my Facebook. I create a new one, they will log into it. But I've just found out that the email was compromised. Maybe they have my email information, so that's why they can get around. But now I have it was even my nephew friend. My nephew told me, "Oh, auntie, I don't know this computer something, but I know Guru. I have to tell him to buy credit and go to the boy house. Let me speak to him." You see, because I'm looking for solution. I have to be looking for the best person to give me that solution. And even when I don't know the way this small boy is even in year 3, but me, I have to calm down, explain myself to him. He will be telling me to do this. He'll be telling me, "Oh, auntie, you can, if they have hacked the email, stop creating accounts because they have now your email, this thing. Create it with phone number." I didn't even know that I can create Facebook account with only phone number. He said, "Okay, create it phone number. They cannot come to you can hack your phone number. The only people that can hack my phone number in UK is police. If they want information, obviously they are the government. They have access to everybody' phone. So, but it's not like the Nigerian hacker that is in Kwara State, Lagos, Kano. That's where he normally log in from. Maybe this person is a traveler. Okay? So Now I have solved it because I have to ask questions and even be answering the boys sasa because I'm the one looking for solution. Nigerians, you will paste, they don't know how to walk through around Telegram. You will paste like the information they are looking for is in Telegram there. And they will tell you they cannot see it. And when they tell you they cannot see it, just know that that person is just like there's no cuckoo on the head. You will come and use your cursor to check it in the group. And you see it in the group. And immediately I see it, I will keep quiet because I'm sure it's there. So you tell me that you don't know how to do it. You can't just be arrogant and stupid at the same time and ignorant at the same time. These three things should not be in the same sentence. Arrogant, stupid, and ignorant. They should not be in the same sentence. If you are ignorant, you don't need to be arrogant. You need to be looking for your solution to your problems. If you don't know how to walk through Telegram, just tell the person, Madam, please, I don't know how to look for it. The person can now explain, but not, Madam, I have looked for it. I can't find it. You just don't want to give it to me. Who are you exactly? I will press block button. That's the solution. You carry your stupidity elsewhere. Okay? So, if you want something, every information you need can be accessed by you with your mouth. How? It's a simple thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. It's simple. My blogging was compromised. All my blogs were compromised. My Facebook account was. I've been working through people to get all those things back. Okay, so I don't know that area, and I'm looking for solution in that area, and I'm not arrogant. I'm looking for solution. The guy that helped me solve the Facebook something told me that he knows someone that can solve my blog. That the person is in Lagos. We have made connection now. Tomorrow I will start solving it. Because these things happened when I gave people things, my workers, I employed workers. So I was telling them, because I know I'm going for this burial and there's another person with kidney a problem. And the doctor has said that she is on palliative care. This family member, so I know that she will die. Palliative, the doctor have told me that she has looked for, she will not make it. But I have to just be there and be pretending. I'm the only one the doctor told because, I'm exposed, I'm in UK. So when I came back, the doctor told me, just take care of her, she will die. Simple. Dr. Neke told me. So what did I do? I came back, I handed over everything to people. They messed me up. I'm still recovering from that. So you cannot bring your problem to me. Oh, hey, I have problem. Womibablog.com hacked. TheRightMoney.com hacked. All my Facebook hacked. What did I do? I just was paying people to face life because life was happening to me. People were dying. Life was happening to me, but what did I get? The people I employed just messed me up, everything. I cried, I came back, I cried, I endured, I'm still getting it. So it's not only you that have problem. Oh. I have. It's just that I'm wired as an orphan, not to be complaining. I don't have a mother that I will call that will pray for me. I don't have a father. It's only me and my sibling. We talk to each other, we cry to each other, and we get on with the work. The work will not stop. So if you are carrying your problem, look for elsewhere because my body is peppering me. Just look for elsewhere, except you're bringing money. Because the guy is telling me I will pay up to 1 million, but I don't mind, I'm paying. Okay? Because I need my blogs to be recovered because they have AdSense. Because the AdSense might affect the YouTube. It's still Google company. So be reasoning like that. This is what I'm passing through. And I've never mentioned it. And something will be online. You will not do anything. You will just come and be insulting people because you're ignorant. It doesn't work. Okay? Please. Okay, Kara, healthcare assistant. Let me show you something that you should know. Their name. If you go here now, you will see the employer detail and their phone number. Let's try it again once more. This is the second one I'm trying. You see, you are now in their trust direct. This is where you get their phone number. If you click here, current this thing, you get the phone number, healthcare assistant. You get this is where health science. No, not this one. I think it's allied care. Okay, or nursing and midwifery. No, let me go down. Let me search. Are you guys seeing what I'm doing? Okay, I'm no longer there. Let me get to where I am now at the moment. This is where that link brought me. So it brought me direct to the employer's website. So when I click here, when I say healthcare assistant, it will show me the people that are in charge of the job. Okay. Assist. I think I made a mistake, but I'm going like that. I'm tired. Okay, palliative medicine and all this. I don't really have. I don't really. Okay, let's talk about this one. Let's go to this one. Working with us, health library. Current. Where am I? I went to another thing. Okay. Current vacancies. I don't want to join them, but I can look for job. I don't want to join them here. Let me look for job. It's asking me, I don't want to create accounts. I don't want to create accounts. But you guys can go and create accounts and look for the job. Okay? Restricted. If you see this thing, don't bother because it's internal recruitment. Okay, let's look for healthcare. Okay, I've seen healthcare assistants in ENT. Okay, now this is the healthcare assistant job. Okay, I'm just giving you examples because this job cannot get you visa sponsorship. So this is it. All the details that you need is here. Okay. So the main duties must always be there. So this is what they are expecting that you must come and be doing. So this is, you see what I'm sharing? Are you, okay, yes, you're seeing. Okay, this is what you need to know and be reflecting in your CV. That's main duties. All these things here are important. They must reflect on your CV and your cover letter. Okay, so that's why it's in all the jobs in NHS. Okay, I think you know what to do now with your CV and cover letter. So I don't want to hear that noise that you're waiting for me to make application. You now know. Okay. So now let us say let us go to now the values. Okay, let me use that one. The values. Because the trust must have values. So let's go to their trust. The trust must have values. Okay, all the trust, they have values. Okay, I'll look for it. Values. Let me just type values. About us, yes. You see it? Our values. About us and our values, you must cram it word to word. In fact, there's no any interview without these two things. Okay? Anybody, let me click it. You'll see what I'm saying. Okay, this is their values now. Excellent, compassion, respectful. That is it. Then under this excellent, you have to go and read all these things. I hope you are seeing what I'm saying. You see, all the trust that you can think of in NHS, they have their values and they are different. Because most of you will come and read this trust and run and cram it. And tomorrow, Each NHS you are applying, each NHS trust, I have explained what is trust. Go for the beginning of this video. They all have their values, all of them, all of us. They have values. The values are different. This is now for the, which trust is this? Let me look for the trust. You will see the difference of what I'm telling you. This is Mid and South Excess. Okay, let me come out of here. Stop sharing. Let me come out of here now. Let me go to another trust. You will see that that trust, their own values are different. Their own trusts are different. Okay? If I go to another trust now, their own values are different from the one that you have seen. Okay? Let us check it out. You will see what I mean? Aha. So when you are applying for a job, this one is okay. For questions about this job, you see this one I was saying before I go out. For questions about this job, you can see they leave their this thing and they left their number. They left their email and they left their number. Okay, so if anybody, okay, you didn't see it. Let me show you once more, guys. So sorry for that. Any job that you are applying for, the person of contact is normally written. Okay, are you seeing what I'm saying? For questions about the job and contact, senior sister Claire Chapman, Claire.Chapman at nhs.net. 00, that's their phone number. If I call, the number is going. Let's try it because I need to be showing you guys because, you know, if I call this number, it will be going. It will be going. Okay? If I call it, it will be going. UK number, and if it is government number, it must never, never, never be out of control. They don't work like Nigerians. To be going, you will hear it. So when somebody said they are scam, they are just lazy. That's why somebody scammed them. Okay. I'm calling the number here. Okay.
I'm sorry, no one is available to take your call. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
You see, it's after 9 p.m., but this number is live. So when someone come or say that they scam them from because of COS, they are just lying. Okay? They are, it's two things involved. They are lying or they are stupid and ignorant. They have money to throw out. Okay? Any job that is under NHS, there must be contact person. There must, if it is teaching hospital, there must be recruitment department in the teaching hospital. Even it is the same in Nigeria. Yes, it's the same in Nigeria because all the teaching hospital, whether it's Lagos, whether it's UNTH, they all have recruitment departments. Okay, so you guys should stop selling your ignorance because that's what I was telling somebody, that Nigerians market their ignorance in the market. That's why many people that have been here for long, that's why they are looking at you like dumps. There's no any job in this United Kingdom that you cannot see the contact person. There was a time when I was doing COS, when the girl said that she found someone to pay so that the person can bring them. Okay, I said, for which job? He said there is a hospital job, care job, in a care home. For care homes, the care home companies, all their information are online. The only thing that you need to ask, which company is this? They tell you. It's online. Whether it's a care company, it's online and the numbers are live. Buy MTN card of 1,000. Call them direct by yourself. Call them. It's English that they are speaking. Call them, even if it is broken English. I'm me that is sitting here, I'm not even a grammarian, and I don't even care. I get whatever I want. Okay, call them by yourself. Stop leaving things that you can do for yourself for other people to do it and scam you. And you will come. And then when they ask you, you say you are a graduate. You are just mumu. And the thing is that most of you don't want to accept it. If it is how to download all the gossip in Insta Niger or Lindy KG blog, you are experts. Nobody teaches you that how to get information about network original. You are experts, and you will go from blog to blog and be throwing your comments. You know how to go around that one. Why can't you go around where you want to dump your millions of naira? That's something that my friend said. You the mind Nigeria now. You want to the talk. She said, told me when they asked this user question, she would just click block button. I said, no, somebody needs to talk to them. You know how to you know how to find your way in blogs, but you don't know how to find your way to look at the job, look at the name. For questions about the job, contact simple. You are the one to contact them and ask them whether they are taking 10,000 pounds for COS. Is it not? If you call the woman, you ask her that somebody is saying that they should pay you, and they will tell you no. You don't pay to get job. That's where you will know that your visa agent is a branded scammer. Just that they are branded. You understand? You people have helped them to brand them. Any person doing visa agent is a scammer. It's just that Nigeria is a failed state because all the consulate in the whole world, they have their international consulate where you go and get done with your visas and all that. Even if they don't have in your country, there's a consulate close to you that is assigned to take care of you. Even if they don't have in your country, there's a consulate. All the countries in Europe, they have a consulate, your neighboring country, that you will go and get your visa. But no, you want to sit in your mother's kitchen and somebody will bring you to Europe. Otherwise, you go and sell your father's house and give the person. Okay, I'm talking too much. I have said my own. Now, you have seen that all these companies, they have values. I said that values are different from trust. I have shown you the mid-SS trust. Let me go to that Lancashire first. You know, the Lancashire we went to, you will see their own values is different from what you saw there. So if you apply for a job in NHS, even if you're not a medical doctor, what you need to do is to go to the trust websites and just ask them about the values. The value will come. Everything is there. But you just don't want to do it, but you know how to read gossip online. If you can read those gossip and know how to find the information, you should know how to find this one. Okay? Okay, now let me find this one is University of Suffolk. So let me find their values. Like for questions about this job, even the woman I was trying to call, the number is here. You can see that number I called is here as well, University of Suffolk. Okay, the numbers are always distinct. So it's not something, let me just, University of Suffolk, let me check their values out because we need to know their values. Let me check their values. Okay, this is the university website. I don't know the NHS trust, but I can find it from here. I can find it here. Oh, I need to go and read and read. No, I don't have that time. Let me find the one that is straightforward. Okay, I have shown you this one, Lancashire. No. Let me find NHS that is direct. Okay, this is Mediasis. Let me go back and find NHS that is direct. Okay, this is healthcare support worker. Okay. Okay. Okay, I found one. Okay. This is another NHS job. You can see for questions about this particular job, look at the name of the person. So when we say something, we know what we are talking about. Look at the name of for questions about the job. If anybody wants to scam you, look at the person that you need to be dealing with, not agent, not visa agent, not NHS visa agent. Look at the person you need to be dealing with. The person is in all the jobs. They normally, it's not a hidden something. Nobody should hide this kind of information. The information is there. Okay. So, but this trust, I'm just looking to show you that the values are different. That's all. That's what I'm looking for. I will go to their main website and type their values so that it can come up. It can come up. It's their values that I'm looking for. So now, are you guys still seeing me? Because you guys complain. Okay, you're not seeing me. I just noticed. You guys complain that this page is normally okay. I think I have found their values, but let me type it before I share it. Okay, I will show you now. Okay, I have found their values. Okay. Okay, now this one now, look at it now, our values. This trust is different. It's Whittington Health NHS Trust is different. So their values must be different. So let's find it. Let's see what their own is. Okay, now you see it, our values. You see what I'm saying? All the trusts in this England, they have their values. So it's your own job now to come and read all these things. Why choose us? How we support opportunities we offer, vacancies and recruitment meets our nurses. Okay, so their value here. Let's try it, because if I click, it's not. It will away from here, and that's when this thing get dark. So when you get what you should expect from us, our commitment. I care values gives us a strong foundation for compassionate leadership, and you should expect to be always treated with kindness, fairness, and respect. Did you see it? I care. That's what I was saying last week. All these things, they have their I care. You need to be committed to be the best, be an effective communication, and be courageous if care is compromised. Okay. Okay, one of your sister is there. Okay. So you can see it's different from the other one that we are talking about, respect and blah 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 blah. Okay. So if anybody is telling you that you can use one CV to apply for all the jobs, the person needs to go back to school, and the person is just like a blind, leading a blind. You don't need, because the main duties are not the same. Cover letter shouldn't be the same. So the way to write CV or the way to fill the NHS form that they will give you. Because if I click apply to the job, they will tell me to register, open account, I'm not cut out for that. So, but if you click the application, it's the same thing. They will list your main duties in your last job. You'll be typing it in. What you need to know is to screenshot that their main duties and be putting it in your own English, in their own main duties that they are asking you. Okay? But it's all copy and paste. You have to write it in a different English. Okay? So that is the questions related to the job is from your main duties. When they said that patients should health care should not be compromised, all those things, you need to find a way and put it in cover letter. They might even make up a scenario and ask you. They might say, okay, one of your team member or the girl that you were working with slap a resident. What can you do? You say you report straight. Okay? Don't say you're gonna warn the person and hide it. You are part of the problem. Mhm. Report. Osumi, yes. Report. If they check the scenario, think about it. If you see a scenario of a question on internet and you think you don't know the answer, that's when you can come to the group Womiba training platform to answer that. Guys, if you are still watching me, please can you just give me a thumbs up? At least I have lasted. I told you guys, I will give you time to explain this NHS. You need to know what it is so that they will stop scamming you. Okay, I have just done that. So your own duty now is to click thumbs up, share, and share in your social media group and in your WhatsApp group. And I need to make a special announcement. Womiba Finance, anything about Womiba in my old account, I'm disabling it this week because I have solved the problem and that account in the email is compromised. So I have tried to close the email and I'm closing um the my page, my business pages. So I've created new ones. So I'll be sharing that. And another thing is that my blog is not yet alive, but I will fix it. So on Monday I'll start fixing it. Okay, because it's hacked at the moment and the AdSense is compromised. So these are the things that I need to. The second thing is this: if you want to join, you write a CV. You see a job that you are eligible to apply, you write your group because the first month is 8,000, then monthly is 10,000 to be in that group. So what that group does is for you step on helping yourself, and I will be there every day to guide you to make it happen. You need to do it yourself. Okay, that's what that group is. If you want to join us, first enrollment is 8,000, then subsequent month is 10,000. Okay, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. At least I have today to explain everything. Uh, Again, if you write your CV, you want me to look at it, you need to be in that membership group because that's where my focus is at the moment. I can't take care of everybody, so I can take care of the paid group. So now I have given you all the solution for your NHS job. There are trusts that are still recruiting, and they have websites, a website for the overseas applications. So now, what I'm going to do now for the YouTube people, I'm going to supply you all the links. So you go before this weekend. There are many jobs that are expiring before Christmas. You go and apply. Don't come and apply one and be waiting for me. You don't need, you need to apply for. I did 210 applications. Yes, before I can get my professional job as a UK with. I still have it in my diary because my children cannot be lazy because I will tell them there's nothing that are enjoying at the moment. So I need to work for myself. 211 application is what I did to get my engineering job. So when you do one application for healthcare assistant, it take you 1 week. In fact, they have not said this thing is the do or die affair. So that's why you people, because maybe you are staying in your father's house and he or she is feeding you, or your mother's house, they are feeding you. Okay, so you can do whatever you like. So most of us didn't have mama no day house, papa no day house. So that kind of scenario, we must get it right. So that's we had. So most of you make one application 1 week, you make two, maybe you make four in a week is not enough. But anyway, let us move on. Before get that job in NHS, the radiographer, she made 109 applications. Only in London is 800 and something for radiographers, and the salary met the eligible salary for visa sponsorship. Are you listening to me, guys? The healthcare we saw now is 1,700 and something healthcare jobs. Most of them met the threshold for your visa sponsorship. But no, you will not go there and look for job. You will come and stay in group and be shouting, help me now. Nobody, hey, God, you guys have seen how I ignore people because I have many of my own problems. So I'm not going to leave mine and carry yours. So now, people in the paid group, listen, don't go and be doing Christmas, a fizzy for Christmas. Unless, because do you know why I'm making all this video in December? You know, January is when people make decisions to leave their job. Okay? Are you listening? January is when people make decisions to leave their job. So there will be more opportunities. So this is the time for you to sit down, go and get 1 month MTN data contract. Sit down every day, you do 10 applications and be matching it up. Not copy and paste main duties and requirements. Be matching it up. Be matching it up so that it will match the specification of the person that they are looking for. Because every job has the specification of the person they are looking for. I just showed you guys now. Main duties, requirements. That's where you need to focus when you are filling application. No other place. Then when you start preparing your interview, you have to look at about the trust and the values. You cram it in your head. Yes, you cram it in your head. So, because it must come. The question is a must. It's in the NHS recruitment standard question. This thing they must ask you. I'm telling you all these things now because I know what is coming. I know what is coming. I'm telling you, if you want to do what you want to do, you do it. But anyway, let's now go over to the questions. For people that have asked me questions, let me take the questions one after the other. Guys, if you're still watching me, please can you give me a thumbs up? Our one-to-one is 50,000 naira. Is where we personalize your own problem, diagnose your own what are they calling it? Immigration problem. If you are in UK, it's £100 because UK this thing is different. I'm on a one, and I have made some course in Ireland. I have made some course in Germany to find solution. So that is the cost I bear. So you're gonna pay. Now, the second thing I want to say is that we have okay, let me just make this emphasis. We have paid membership. The Telegram paid membership is 8,000 for the first month. It's 10,000 naira for the subsequent months. Please come and join that group. It's not 50,000. Come and join that group so that every day when you make application and they give you feedback, we solve it. I don't talk my own because if you're bringing emergency something, it's 50,000. I don't talk my own. Okay. So let's now answer questions here. There are questions here. I like watching your video. Regina Thomas Wajere, welcome to my channel. It's just money that is holding me. Okay. God will provide. Daniel Uzochukwu. I hope Daniela Uzochukwu. Okay, I think I got it. You look good. How do I join Telegram group and how much is the subscription? It's 8,000 naira. I will pin the information in this group now. So when you pay, you send me this thing. This thing in the group. I will pin all the information you need for the group. I say a new subscriber. How can I join the? You will join. I will pin it now, or you send me a Telegram message. Go to the description of this video. You will see, or I will pin. Check the pinned comments in my old listing. You will see the listing. Good evening. I think there's no any question. Everything I explained is clear, even because I took you guys around. Okay, guys. I have done everything human possible to explain this thing like a 5 years. I'm explaining to 5 years old students or 5 years old pupils or words, whatever you call them, or children. I have explained it. I have I took you to the NHS, different NHS trusts, and shared some differences, and I explained everything. Okay. Then I talked about how to find the person responsible for the job you are looking for. That's the most important before somebody will come and scam you your £10,000. Then the final thing I need to advise you: don't sell any property because you want to come to UK. Don't sell anything. Major in NHS job. With NHS job, if you meet the salary threshold, they will give you free visa sponsorship. Don't listen to anybody telling you, yow, come and pay. There's no COS. Paying for COS is a crime. You that is paid is a crime. You committed a crime. The person you pay, two of you. Most of you, when you pay somebody, you come and run your. Do you know what it means to be a two